A 67-year-old retiree went to bed with $2,071 in her checking account. Her Social Security deposit landed the day before. She woke up to $451 and a bank that told her it could take 10 business days to get the rest back. Here's exactly how that happened, why your bank will never warn you about it, and the one phone call that makes it impossible. 2 weeks earlier, she'd used her debit card at a gas pump. A skimmer hidden inside the pump housing, invisible from the outside, copied her card number. The criminal sat on it. Then, the night after her deposit landed, 4 purchases hit her account from another state. $1,620 gone. She called her bank immediately. They opened an investigation, and by law, they're allowed to take up to 10 business days before crediting anything back. Some banks move faster, many don't. 5 days later, her mortgage payment went out. Declined. 2 days after that, her utility bill. Declined. Then her insurance premium. Declined. Each one triggered a fee, often $34 or more, and some creditors charged their own fee on top of it. By the time her money came back, she'd lost cash to fees, gotten a returned payment mark on her insurance file, and spent almost 2 weeks on the phone fixing something that was never her fault. The fraud wasn't the worst part. The chain reaction after it was. If you're thinking this doesn't apply to you, it's probably for one of 3 reasons, and all 3 are wrong. I check my balance every day. You'll catch the damage. You won't catch the moment it happens. A skimmed card can sit dormant for weeks before it's used. My bank has zero liability, so I'm covered. That's not a federal law. It's a voluntary policy the bank wrote for itself. And banks have narrowed these policies before when fraud losses climbed. They can do it again, anytime, without asking you. I only use my card in person, somewhere I trust. In person is exactly where most skimming happens. Gas pumps and ATMs are the 2 most common sources reported to the FTC every year. The transaction looks completely normal. You sign for it. Your card is already cloned. Here's the one difference that actually matters. A debit card pulls real cash straight from your account the second fraud happens, and federal law gives your bank up to 10 business days to investigate before returning it. A credit card charge is treated as disputed immediately. You owe nothing while it's investigated because it was never your cash that left. It was the bank's. Same wallet, 2 cards. One puts your bills at risk the moment fraud happens. The other doesn't. And here's why your bank won't bring this up. Every debit swipe earns them a fee from the merchant. Warning you off debit cards costs them money. That's the whole reason this conversation never happens at your branch. This takes one phone call. It's called account separation. Keep one account as your primary: Social Security, pension, mortgage, utilities, insurance, all of it. That account's debit card never touches a merchant terminal again. Open a second account, a spending account, and move in a small amount weekly, say $300. Use that card for groceries, gas, restaurants. If it's skimmed, a criminal gets $300, not your month's income. Even better, replace that spending card with a real credit card, paid off in full every month. Every purchase carries federal dispute protection, zero liability, immediate reversal, and your checking account never faces a merchant terminal at all. 4 situations where your debit card is still the right tool. ATM. Withdrawals at your own bank. Small businesses that don't take credit cards. Government or utility payments with a credit card convenience fee. And any cash/debit discount. Use the spending account card for all of these, never your primary card. Turn on real-time transaction alerts for every purchase. Ask your bank to lower your daily debit limit to $200, $300. Never save your debit card number in online accounts. Check your account every 3 to 4 days, not monthly. And never swipe a debit card at a gas pump, pay inside, or use credit at the pump. If someone you know runs their Social Security deposit and their daily spending through the same debit card, send them this video right now. It might save them 2 weeks of phone calls and a mortgage payment that never should have bounced. And if you want to know exactly which other banking habits are quietly costing retirees money, the next video breaks down 3 more. Watch that one next. Share.